And we're live, everybody. What is going on? Happy Memorial Day weekend. Thank you to all who served. Let's get this rock right off the bat. I know a lot of you guys see Tony Laura in chat a lot. I saw a lot on Facebook the last day or two. He lost his wife 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks ago. So our prayers out to Tony. He's always been a good supporter of the community, and he's also a car hauler, so a little bit more, a little bit closer to the heart there, because he's part of two. Me and him are part of two communities together. Well, three if you want to count trucking in general, but yeah, our thoughts and prayers out, prayers of strength and healing there. Tony, they were together over 30 years. Really, it sucks.
It does.
Now I got all the doom and gloom out of the way. Let's see who we got joining us this morning. We got Brett Whitney out there, Dave Lloyd, of course. Dave, you are a rock star. Zippy, what's up, Zip? Tim's in the chat early. James Rivera, Fiddy, Daniel's in the house. I'll be hanging out with Daniel tomorrow night on Noted for Pineapples. Wendy Leday, good morning, Wendy. Let's see who Al Ben. What's going on, Al? Neon Koala, good morning to you. Lady Liberty's in the chat as well. Let's see, who else am I missing anybody? I think I got everybody. So far, we got 10 people here. Aaron, on the way back from Expo. Awesome. I am totally jealous.
Oh, nice.
I mean, Grant, I heard the Expo itself sucked. But the fact that so many people got to get together, especially after not being able to be together for the last couple of years, the first Expo since the pandemic, that's awesome. So yeah. I saw, Simon went over there from Australia. He was hanging out with Pugs and Nevins and Graham and hey, Leo.
Yeah, we saw the whole table of them there. So if there was going to be a raid, that would have been the time to do it. Because you got both ends.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you got Steam Crave kit. I'm waiting on the Pumper and the Hadron RDA.
Yep.
I'm waiting on them. Their last I checked tracking, it was in Queens, so it's slowly getting here.
That's one that Wendy just reviewed recently.
Yep, the 12 mil pumper thing that goes on top of a mod.
See, that's actually one of the places I would have had a problem not getting something to is the Steam Crave thing if they had decent deals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love Steam Crave products.
Yeah. Dave, you're waiting on the Pumper as well. Yeah, I mean, I've liked Steam Crave. Their mods I don't care for. Now I got the Titan 1.5. That's a decent mod. I mean, it's big, but it's a decent mod. But the original Hadron, the Twin 21700s, that mod sucked. I had to keep messing with it and like modifying it myself, and then the screen cracked on it, which was my own fault. It still works. It'll reset on me all the time, and it's just I was disappointed, especially for what I paid for it. And then I got that backpack, that Squonk attachment for it, and that was junk.
Liam's button came off of his mod. He was taking it in to see if they could do anything about it. He only had it a few months, and the button popped off.
It'll be interesting to see if they stand by it.
We'll have to check with Liam when he gets back. Yeah, that I would have loved to have been there just to see everybody.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's one reason
we've been discussing this.
I ever went to expos was it's not for the expo itself, it's to see everybody. Morning, Deb.
That's why I'd like to see him come back to the States, even if it's not gonna be what it was, obviously, but still get together.
Yeah.
Good excuse. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if we can get one stateside, that would be that'd be awesome. V2 Titan full kit for 130. Not bad at all.
That's not bad at all. No.
Yeah, Dave Lloyd, exactly. Their addies are good. Their addies are really good.
Yeah, I like.
I mean, I have the Rome Miser Plus V2. I used it for a little while, and then I just kind of stopped using it. Frank Wonderflavors, good morning.
Frank.
Moth, how's it going, Moth? Yeah, it's a meeting place, exactly.
I got the Titan V1 over there that I got, and I still love that thing.
I like
the only thing I don't like about it is I wish they had not put them with locking thing. They have too many of those little imprints around it. You only need one. You don't need like 6 of them.
Yeah.
But
But I actually like the Titan V1 better than the Titan V2. I don't know why they're so similar, but for some reason I had less leaking issues with the one than I did with the two. But when you look at it, it doesn't look like there's anything really different about it on the build deck or anything. But just for some reason, I don't know. Just one is for me just turned out I had an easier time with. So Tim, what you been up to this week?
a couple of mixing shows here and there.
Yeah, you've been on one or two, yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, doing a lot of work outside around the house and around the apartments.
Nice.
A lot of time on the tractor. I had to work this weekend, taking care of the special needs guys.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Which that's awesome that you do that. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, hey, Dave Marsh, what's going on? I mean, you get so involved in the community. I mean, in your own community as well as the vaping community, mixing community. I mean, I don't know where you find the energy and the time to do everything you do.
It gives you a reason to live.
This is
Honestly,
true. This is true. Good afternoon, Thobai. Good seeing you, sir. Yeah, I had a pretty busy week.
I got.
Got back. Went back to work Monday and ran down to Atlanta, messed around down there for a couple days, and went to Alabama. Loaded, went up to Indiana, dropped and reloaded up there. Came back down to Atlanta, then came back up North Carolina. Then went down to BMW and loaded. And now I'm gotta leave out tomorrow and go to Indiana again. It's been weird. Going back and forth, back and forth.
Thanks a lot.
Well, that is his job.
Yeah, Frank set me up on this job a while back, told me I had to do it. I wasn't doing good enough job. He's been my moral compass.
Yes.
Keep this going. Yeah.
Go, Tim, go. Go, Tim, go.
Yeah. So I have a feeling that Dave has a milkshake going right now, at least one. I'm just
at least one.
Just a feeling. Yeah.
That's one thing I still need to do. I still need to mix Wendy's milkshake. Just cut the sweetener down to a a vapable level for me. And
yes. But yeah, you should actually. You can mix it with almost anything.
Yeah. I mean, you could go so many different directions with that. You can go with fruits. You can go with even caramels and stuff like that. And actually,
you could actually adapt your Samoa recipe to it.
Oh, hell yeah!
I knew Franken's spirit. That's why.
Let's say we don't need domestic violence in chat now. Come on. One milkshake, one pound cake. That sounds like a song. That could be like a country song or something.
That's a Canadian country song right there.
There we go.
One milkshake, 1 pound cake, 1 key lime pie.
But no maple? The maple milkshake?
No, that
or pour some syrup on pound cake?
That's how it gets the sad parts. I'm missing my maple, but it's all right. Oh, I was vaping Wendy's caramel coffee milkshake. That looked. I mean, that's such an easy mix to do too. I mean, just throw caramel coffee and cream from Perelman with it, and that's it. You're done. It's awesome. Yeah, I still can't get over Rocky's name for his recipe this week. That's a good one.
Yes. Well, he has two. He has 2 of them for this week.
Yeah, but the Jack and the Crack.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, that's pretty good. Unfortunately, it's still got that one flavor in there.
I have one. I want to. I'm not going to release it today. I still need to mix it, and I'm going to send it in for Wayne's midweek critique. It's all Wonder flavors. Because that's the thing with Wayne's midweek critique. You're doing 1 flavor house. Got to get it at Bull City, 4 flavors. I mean, it's almost easier when you do it like that because it's the restrictions you have structure, which we don't have.
And you're not. Mine's not like. Your mind's not like all over because you have all the options. Yep.
Yeah. So. Exactly, Deb.
Exactly, Deb.
1 bourbon, 1 scotch, 1 beer. Ain't seen my baby since.
I haven't seen my maple since I don't know, man.
Since that polar bear stole it out of my cupboard.
I was like, man, that recipe sounds good. Just in the name. I went to go click on it. It's mine. Never mind.
Oh,
And I didn't even realize I forgot what I named it. That's what happens when you drop a few in a row.
oh yeah. Yeah, George Thorogood actually
What a
played
coffee.
in Nashville last week, but I didn't get a chance to see him. He played at the Ryman Auditorium, which is like the original stage for the Grand Ole Opry. Which that's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's a free for all this week, so this is interesting.
Rocky Tooney's in the house. Jeff Lawson, good morning.
There's
Jeff
Rocky
Lawson.
right there.
Red, how's it going, Red?
Uh,
Welcome. I don't remember seeing you in chat before. That's
Red.
awesome. Oh, James Rivera
Who?
Zor, 25 flavors from Bull City this morning. Yes, Bull City is doing their Memorial Day sale. It's today, tomorrow, and Tuesday, I believe it is.
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that the Memorial Day sale
till
was
Monday,
for the whole
till-
weekend
till
for
Monday.
VSO too, 30% off.
Yeah, 30% off. No coupon code needed at VSO, and Bull City is
Yep.
15% off till
And
Monday
$49.
night.
And anything over 49 is free shipping too.
Oh, VSO?
Yep.
Yep.
No, for
Bull
Bull
City.
Yep. I was looking at this morning,
can
that's why I
you-
know.
But can you use, a lot of times with Bull City, though, you can't use both coupon codes.
No, it's both together.
Oh, okay, cool. Because that was one.
But
That was
the-
always the catch with them. That if you couldn't combine, you couldn't stack coupons.
You had to choose which one was better, and it does
then-
depend.
But then if you went up to $75, though, then you got the free shipping and the coupon. But it had to be 75 after your discounts.
Yep.
Neon Koala, that's why you will learn. You do not place a Bull City order before a holiday. You just wait a couple extra days. Then the holiday hits, and then you do it. I mean, I've been guilty of it myself. I've screwed that up.
Yeah, thank you, Frank, because I just ordered last week from Bull City. So,
Yeah.
yep, okay. You could have reminded me, but
I was looking at Bull City too. It was like there wasn't anything I needed that I could actually say.
I needed it to make your mix
Well, I'm saying
for
like,
her.
so this like for this, to take advantage of this sale, I'm like, there was like maybe 3 things I could put in my cart, and I was just like, that's it. I mean, there's nothing else. I mean, I might go, probably go through the Wonder Flavor side and probably pick up a couple that I don't have, but that'd be about it.
Yeah,
It'd be hard.
there's
to
a couple Wonder flavors I actually need to pick up again. 'Cause I had to re-up on a couple,
Yeah.
like the Sour Blue Raz candy. I got to re-up on that.
Arnie S, good morning. Yeah, it's like there's a couple that it seems like I'm always running out of. But not a lot of them. I mean, there's just, now the VSO sale I need to take advantage of because I've been so way behind on the VSO. I need to get the custard. I need to get the cheesecake. I need to get all this, the caramel stuff. Yeah, 101's doing a sale as well. I did get the email. Let me see if I still have it.
I know I'm running really low on the custard. Actually, that is so good.
Let me see. Do I still have? What's this? Are you serious? My damn Netflix is going up to $19.99 a month now.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's gonna have a
Again?
When did I update to a premium plan? I don't even remember doing that. Unless my daughter went on there and did it. Did I save? Oh, yeah, here's
One-on-one. Oh, actually, probably, Daniel.
Yeah,
Good point.
one-on-one, 30% off site wide. Use code MEM30. Limited supplies, no wholesale bulk orders. Terms and conditions apply. From Friday through Monday. Yep, 27th to the 30th.
Now that I might have to take advantage of because I do need some one-on-one flavors. There's a few I need.
Yeah. Netflix may have ads soon as well. Yeah, they're paying these actors like it's to do these Netflix exclusives. They got money's got to come from somewhere.
So, what kind of mood are we in for mixing today? Since that is a free for all, I know you want to do popcorns,
Oh
but
yeah.
that's something I still have not dove
Yeah, I
into.
do.
Anything popcorn flavors?
I did end up picking up last week in YouTube Premium when I was 2 weeks ago when I was looking for some stuff to download, and I realized I really didn't need to download it. But I like the YouTube Music though. I'm starting to use that more in like Pandora and everything else when I'm driving.
You know what?
Which YouTube Music has like everything.
I did leave 2 flavors out. I'm gonna either play off one out of each one, recipe off each one of each, or together. I've got the hard cracked toffee and the warm custard from VTA. I haven't used either one of them yet, so.
Oh, the cream custard, or the warm?
No,
or
the
warm
warm
You
custard.
did get the warm custard. Dave Lloyd's having issues with VSO custard.
Who does?
Dave Lloyd.
VSO custard. Well, it depends what the issue is. That makes a difference. It's kind of a plain custard that can be used any way you want, but it works really good to accent other custards too.
Brett, yeah, I've been watching Stranger Things as well, and I'm through episode 5.
See, I couldn't get into it.
Go back, start at the beginning again, suffer through like the first few of the first season, and then it picks up, and then you'll like it. Trust me.
We just started suffering through Moon Knight, the first few episodes, trying to figure out which way is up in that thing. it's kind of
I don't know
interesting.
that.
Yeah, it's one of the new ones came out on Disney.
Oh, on Disney Plus. Okay, I have that too because it came through with Verizon.
That's how I got it too. Yep. We had 6 months free, and then you get stuck in it afterwards. And
yeah, I think they gave me a year, if I'm not mistaken.
it might have been a year.
Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN Plus. I mean, you don't get the Hulu live or anything. That's the premium stuff. It's like $80 or $90 a month they want for that.
Yeah, new Stranger Things season coming. I saw that preview.
Well, that's what it is.
That's interesting.
This last season, yeah. It's supposed to be the final one. And they're all like an hour long, too. Hour and 20 minutes. It's like movie format. Movie length. Let's see, this week's profile. I mean, for next week's profile, this week's poll, we have retro flavors pre-2018. That's leading in the poll right now at 46%. We have Flavora at 23%. Milk and honey, you're welcome, Rocky Tooney, at 12%. And chocolates for 19%. I mean, Grant, if chocolates were to somehow win, we know Michelle Hughes wouldn't be watching the replay because she hates chocolates.
Hey, I went with Flavora. That way there we could still give Rocky his milk and honey freedom.
Absolutely.
See, so in a way I did vote for you, Rocky. I just didn't vote directly for milk and honey.
Yeah, well, Fitty, when you mentioned it the other week about the retro, I was like, you know what? That's a really good idea. I remember doing the retro one, I think it was the old Sunday show, or it might have been even, no, I think it was one of the Saturday night shows. And it was a big hit. I mean, it went really well. So I think Fresh was on that with us too. Yeah, Fresh, if you're watching this or watching this in replay, you know, hopefully that eye heals up. Cyborg look doesn't look good on you, so we need that eye to heal up.
Yeah, once your Borg eye is fully functional.
Yes.
I mean,
Rocky, I do remember you doing a Stranger Things recipe. I did one too. That when I think it was when the Mullenberries were first starting to come out.
you know, another one we could do it. You could do at some point is if you're going to do a poll like that, similar you did Flavora, 2 different flavor houses.
Oh yeah, well you figure recently we've done Wonder Flavors with their new release. We did SSA
We
with
have,
their
yep.
new release. Did Capella's new release. That's why I was like, we haven't given Flavora much love lately, just because they haven't released anything new in about a year. So
Yeah, I made the RY4 mix with their RY4 this week.
Mhm.
That actually turned out surprisingly good, but it wasn't quite as caramel forward like we were talking about last
Yeah.
night in the after show.
yeah, it's more nutty and more like a mocha. It really paired well with coffee, I think.
It worked really well in that. What did I forget what I made with it. It was I used a nut and a fruit, and it actually was really turned out really nice. Better than I expected because it didn't have that caramel note. Different direction than I expected to go.
Yeah.
apricot hazelnut tobacco is what I'm out of making out of it.
Yeah.
And that actually turned out really good. The hazelnut went really well with that nutty flavor in there. But the tobacco comes through.
There you go. Let me hit refresh here. We have a. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Fiddy released his caramel apple popcorn. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 7 mixes. Oh, Neon Guella released Moose Munch. Made that public. Cool. I didn't make mine public yet because I'm going to mix it and see how it is. But let's go over to ELR and see what people have done this week. Pull this up here. We will start off. Muth has 2 awesome mixes. I'm going to do those, and then we'll go into Rocky Toonies. Cracky or Tabaki. I have to get to 555 gold. That's one thing I do if I do take advantage of the the Bull City sale. I do need to see if they still have that in stock. But I think the rest of this I actually have. Well, no, I don't have. Yeah, I do have the RY4 Double Jungle Fillers. Yeah, 555 gold at 3. Butter Toffee base at 3/4. Cereal 27. I'm assuming for more texture. At 3, kind of like the AP note to go with the popcorn, almost like a make popcorn peanut type of deal there. And RY4 double is a kick-ass dark RY4. Yeah, there we go. It's a Cracker Jack. And it's got good notes here. Shooting for a Cracker Jack type RY4 to 555 gold serves as the peanuts and can't do without the crunch of Cereal 27. Yep. If I had RY8, I would have used it because the caramel is more powerful in that. All in all, there are many ways to approach a Cracker Jack liquid, and this is just one of them. FYI, I just discovered that Heisenberg has a mix called Cracker Jack with a tobacco in it. Oh, there you go. And you found that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, neat. I like that. So that one I definitely want to. If I get that 555 gold, I'm going to mix that up. And this one I thought was interesting as well. What am I? Oh, I'm missing Island Tobacco. I was gonna say I knew I was missing something there because it just looked odd. But Anywhere Biscuit at 1, Anywhere Custard at 2, Custard Premium at 2, Island Tobacco at 3, and Shisha Vanilla Anywhere at 1. Let's see. Notes just a simple custard with coconut tobacco, and yes, there really is a place called Coconut Island. Oh, it's in Hawaii. Nice. Looks like a nice place to hang out. Let me see what notes we have for this Island Tobacco, because I had never heard of it. Light tobacco flavor notes with coconut and chocolate. Okay. Oh, Mutt, you reviewed it yourself. Check this out. Cool. I didn't know you put reviews up on here. It's awesome. Technical 40-60 blend. K-Fun 2019 27 gauge stainless steel or nichrome 80, 2mm ID 11 to 12 watts. Okay, so it's a good, used as a good MTL. Personal, a mild but flavorful tobacco reminiscent of a natural Cavendish, Virginian Burley, with coconut flavoring. Natural Cavendish is not heavily flavored. Toasted or steamed leaves of black Cavendish. This flavor leaves a realistic tobacco aftertaste that lingers in your mouth. And also, long after the exhale, which was unexpected. Pleasant surprise. I rate it highly enough as a solo flavor, finding 3% a good balance. 3% has worked well in many recipes. Yeah, super concentrated did a good job on this one. Though it stands alone well, I can see it playing with other flavors. Nice. I don't have to go. Oh, Daniel says, like Soho on vacation drinking a tropical creamy drink. Nice. I like that. That looks really... If I can find that flavor still, I will grab that as well. Rocky Tooney's got a couple. He's got 3 of them. Go Nuts for Milk and Honey. Peanut butter cookie. Buttercream, 0.6. Some stuff called Milk and Honey at 0.8. Never really heard of it. Peanut butter SSA at 1.4 and shortbread cookie at 1.4. I must not have the buttercream. Nope, I don't. Getting a head start on the upcoming free-for-all. Yeah, throwing in some favorites. Exactly. Your favorite mixes. So your strong suits. Just whatever the heck you feel like vaping. And of course, Land of Milk and Honey. All Flavor cream, milk and honey, sweet coconut, and vanilla bean. 5.2% total. That looks tasty as well. Now that you could probably send over to Wayne's for his midweek critique.
Yeah, he could possibly. I gotta find everything. We're gonna try this.
Add sweetener to suit your taste. He doesn't need any. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole thing about sweeteners. And I like this Jack in the Crack.
Yeah, I know. I love I love the name of that.
Brown sugar, organic,
Oh, I had that
nature's
breakfast.
flavors. I have a bunch of nature's flavors, but I've not used them because I'll be honest with you, I'm not quite sure the percentages because it seems like they're all over the place. I don't know. I just haven't. I bought them with the intention of playing with them and just never got to them. But I should mess with them, see if I can come up with anything that, vapeable. Honey roasted peanuts, Wonder Flavors, milk and caramel cream, SSA, milk and honey at 1 toothpick of a drop.
One toothpick of a drop.
And Flavor popcorn at 2%, which is actually it's a high number for Flavor, but that's actually a good spot for that one. Testing this one to find a good use for the SSA milk and caramel cream off the shake. I don't think the milk and caramel cream will work in a Cracker Jack, but this is tasty nonetheless. I'll see how it seeps out. Nice. Let's see. Your caramel apple tobacco. That was from the last show. Neon Koala Moose Munch. Here we go. Another one's a popcorn forward mix. Like a Cracker Jack. You got beer nuts at 3. Caramello from FA at 1. Caramel, popcorn, and peanuts, which is a really great flavor. Doesn't get used a lot, but really great flavor nonetheless, to 2.5%. Cocoa from Jungle Flavors at 0.15. Dark chocolate from Medicine Flower at 0.75. Popcorn from Chefs at 1.25. Popcorn from Flavora at 0.7 and 0.4 on the sweetness from Flavora. Yeah, see, I love this type with you have the chocolate covered popcorn. I think a lot of times you see this in like the stuff the Boy Scouts come around and sell.
Yep. And we usually put like M&Ms or Reese's Pieces or something like that in our popcorn at the theater.
Oh, there you go.
Use chocolate in it. It's always good.
Let's see. Fitty has caramel apple popcorn. Got 0.6 on the butterscotch from Medicine Flower. Salted caramel Wonder Flavors at 2. Green apple candy from Wonder Flavors at 1.5. Do I have that flavor? I didn't think I did. Kettle corn at 3. Marshmallow gooey from Wonder Flavors at 1.5. Flavor popcorn at 0.75 and 0.5% Flavor West sweetener. Gonna pull a Wayne and say it's 90% done. Gonna play with the apple a bit more. I mean, that looks like something you would see, at the county fair or at the church carnivals. Like, a lot of times you see them like with a little bit more peanuts, but I mean, that looks good though. I like that. Let me see, is there any I'm missing? Anybody else put anything up last second before I move on? Nope, not seeing it. All right. Go ahead, go back there. Go to EL. Okay. Go to ELR forum and look up Plunder Drum. He's been used in Nature's Flavors for a while due to PG sensitivity. Okay, yeah, because isn't most of Nature's Flavors, aren't they alcohol based instead of PG based, I believe? Oh wow, do not accidentally drop SSA Strawberry Premium. This house smelled like strawberries for 2 days. Well, maybe I need to though, because one of the dogs got sick in the bedroom and shit everywhere. So maybe I could drop some strawberry in there. Maybe it help cover it up. Capella sugar
Dogs
cookie.
did that?
Yeah, one of the dogs got sick.
Oh,
Because she goes outside and eats dirt. And she comes in and she ends up getting sick and getting the runs and all that stuff. Yeah, organic's alcohol based. I thought so. Well, let me go ahead and pull mine up and start doing some mixing here. 'Cause I have a couple here. I think I'm gonna do my caramel popcorn one. I'm gonna mix this first. I'm gonna go snatch up some flavors. I'll be right back.
yep. There we are. So we're gonna make. Mix this one up here right now. Ah. This is gonna be all vape train. All vape train Australia. And I think I've used one of these flavors before, so this is going to be an interesting shot in the dark. I'm gonna make it public anyway, because even if it's bad, I'll still have it out there. Why not? Always fun to break these apart. Perfect. And this technically would work on that if it actually turns out good, because it is 4 flavors from the same flavor house. So oh, and Dave, that thing you got going on with the custard, it could be you're sensitive to something in it. There are some people that have that to the vanilla as well. Not the first person to say that about the custard. I don't get the weird note out that custard only after the steep anyway, but some people do. With any flavor house, that's a potential possibility. I have that with Liquid Barn. I can ignore it, but it's there. Liquid Barn ice cream does that to me. I get the weird chemical peppery weirdness. Frank's trying to find his flavors. Cracky for tobacco. There you go. And just filling up my PGBG, and then this will be ready to shake. Has anyone in chat used the hard crack toffee before from VTA. That's the one in here that I'm really curious about on how that turned out. I almost backed it with some more caramel nuts, and then I decided to change my mind because I wanted to see how it held up on its own. More so, okay, it is more coffee than. That's okay because that's actually really what I wanted. And I did back it with the coffee milk froth as well because I wanted that coffee note. Let's see if the toffee doesn't come through, then it might need toffee added or some caramel. Here's that recipe. I put it in chat if anybody's curious, and we'll get it through, and I'll figure this out in a minute after I shake it a little bit more. Toffee custard VTA at hashtag SSMS. Coffee based clear, chocolate based clear VTA at 1%. Coffee milk froth VTA at 1%. Hard crack coffee at 0.8%, and then warm custard VTA at 3%. Should be coffee forward then. It might not have much of the toffee to it. So maybe the name's going to be incorrect. Off the knuckle, that tastes like a good coffee. So Frank will be going through that in just a minute. Some more. It was still flooded, so that didn't work very well. Holiday weekend in the States, just like any other. It's a mild weekend. Memorial Day. I mean, the thing I used to do is when my daughter was still in primary school, I used to go with the band and do the marches for the school. Used to walk with them, but for Memorial Day. But since she's just graduated college, that doesn't happen anymore, so it's not really much. The chocolate in it, actually, Frank, is actually really nice. But I got apparently make a big mess because I definitely over dripped this. I thought it was empty. I thought I'd already dried it out, and I didn't. So I have liquid like flooded in this RDA. And then I flooded the floor a little bit there. And then mop it later. However, that does seem to be pretty good right off the, yeah. That's gonna be a nice coffee. Question was how much through the vaping it, whether or not that custard's really going to show through. It should at 3%, you'd think. Yeah, poor Frank. Oh, here comes Adam. Rockstar's here. Cracky tobacco. Yeah, we gotta. There you are, Frank.
Yeah, I'm back. Took a while to find my TFA kettle corn.
Did you find it?
Yes, I did. Oh, Frank Level Chef's here. Tony Sparks, how's it going? Anybody else I missed besides Adam in the house?
No.
You.
Ah, no.
All right. So got the chat caught up. All right. Grab a bottle.
Besties.
You're here. I can hear you.
Bow.
Your testes are working just fine, sir.
I should hope so. The left one's not so great. I took some damage when I was younger, but that's okay. It's another story for another time.
Yes. Vape DIY. Hey, how's it going?
Howdy. Howdy there, sonny.
Well,
Right, there, that's
Dave,
fair
yeah,
enough.
I haven't seen Toonie either this weekend, but holiday weekend, maybe him and the wife are out doing some things with the grandbabies and all that good stuff.
Or his mom.
Yeah.
Getting his mom ready for the move and everything. I'm sure he's busy with that too.
Oh, yeah.
I just hope he's doing well.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check in on him later.
Yes. All right. I'm going to get to mixing.
He did
I had one
comment.
of
He
the best books of the year. Did it have something to do with pickles?
Yeah, Toonie left a comment last night after the show on the show, so
Oh.
I know he's
These are indeed sunglasses. I just came from the outside and it's 80
Right.
degrees and sunny as fuck, and my eyes are still adjusting. And my
Okay,
glasses
this
are in
is
my backpack.
this is surprisingly interesting. I don't know about toffee so much, but it's almost like you somehow had a dollop of a little bit of chocolate syrup, almost syrup, not quite, but like some kind of chocolate like melted into your coffee, and you took a dollop of like custard and just put it in there and started in. It's kind of weird. I like it though, but you're right. They're right. It does not have that toffee forward taste. It's a hint of that toffee. It's not really as toffee forward. It's a nice coffee.
Not a
I mean, I
toffee
suppose you
coffee.
could- not super toffee, but it is still toffee.
Not a toffee.
But I
coffee.
feel like it should actually be more of a, I don't know about the custard being forward. You'd think at 3% that would actually come forward, that worm custard, but it's a kind of a mellow custard, I think.
Who makes that flavor?
Wonderful.
VTA warm custard.
Yeah,
Oh, it's VTA. Okay, I thought it was Mulberry. Mulberry, you have to use high. That's why. But yeah, if it's VTA, then I can't explain that one at all.
It's got going up against some pretty potent flavors too.
We're gonna see how
Chocolate
this
base
hot
clear
mess I'm
VTA.
creating is gonna be.
Coffee milk froth, which is also backing some more coffee in there, and then hard cracked toffee at 0.8, and then the warm custard is what's high at 3% compared to the others. It's kind of the weakest flavor.
How high did you use coffee milk froth? Just curious. What percentage?
What
did you do that?
1%.
Okay. Find that flavor to be overbearing. If it goes over that, it'll take over a mix, in my opinion.
Yep.
It's just like fucking coffee foam.
Yeah, and I think that the warm custard's working with the foamy. It's kind of, that's where I went with it. That's why I put it in there. It's kind of to bring it to the coffee part with the custard, and it's doing it.
Definitely using Flavora RY4 and vanilla tobacco.
That's the one I just used.
And we're probably gonna throw sweet and smoky in there too, just to fucking fire it up a little bit. I think this is sweet and smoky. The label, I don't know if anybody else had this problem with that batch of Flavoras, but the names just straight up wore off the fucking labels. I'm like,
my
I
caramel
know
did
this
that.
one's sweet and smoky because it's black, but I'm gonna have to get a damn marker.
That's an old.
My caramel did the same thing. She had to put a label over top of the label,
Yeah,
because even writing out in the marker, it wouldn't stay on.
yeah, that happens a lot with Flavora for some reason when they're bottles.
Bryson, help us out here, buddy.
Yes, sir. Chasing Clouds, what's going on, Josh?
Josh, Josh.
Dave made a nice
I think this
frosted
coffee's
vanilla
strong
sugar
enough.
cookie. Oh yeah.
Oh, I bet he used Cap Sugar Cookie
Oh, he did.
because that's
Yeah.
like crack for him.
Yep.
All right, this will not be going in there.
I think this is strong enough. Like this, even at this lower percentage, it's only at 5.8%. I think this is strong enough to work in like the AIOs in this thing. I think this would be strong enough to pull through it.
Hey, butterscotch ripple. That's what I fucking need right now.
Be perfect for when I'm on a tractor when I want that coffee or drink, like
Fun
flavor.
flavors.
Oh, I did see both
popcorn
City
mix is
Flavors
fun.
did get that crispy donut in front, one for Flavor Art FA. I did see that. I was like, ooh. I heard that's a great flavor, and I've always been, on the hunt for a really good donut.
It's a good coffee. If you want sweetener, you'd have to add it. Like think of a coffee without like you added a bunch of chocolate and like stuff like that, and maybe a touch of like toffee caramel like to it. Just a touch, but it's not super sweet. It's very coffee and cream. But I can't say I don't like it because I do.
Get this cotton broken.
I wish I still had my coffee to pair it with. I just finished my coffee like literally while I was mixing it. Because that would be a nice morning coffee pairing.
Tim, do you remember the name of this RDA from Tenacious from Stan?
You talking about the Ardent?
Yeah, that's it. Yep. I could not remember the name of it.
You said hybrid connection earlier, so yeah, the
Yep.
Ardent.
Yep, the Ardent.
And you're using your cap that came with the unicorn.
Yes. A biscotti dunked in coffee. Oh, hell yeah. I wish I had that right now. I had a bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios, so I don't die of a heart attack at 51 before the stream, because they say Cheerios is heart healthy. So
I just picked up a biscotti. Which biscotti was I just picked up?
yeah, this Ardent though is so restricted. You would not think of.
No, you wouldn't.
But just with all the honeycomb, it's so restricted.
It is, and it's surprisingly restricted for such a open big RDA.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like bad restricted. It's just you kind of feel like it's going to be like a Goon or an Apocalypse like vape, and it's
not
really
even
not.
close. Yeah. Especially when I've been using my Apocalypse like crazy.
Yep. And it's very similar though, that you almost get the same airflow. It's a little bit more restricted than say the Purge X with the honeycomb.
Okay,
ring.
yeah.
But they're similar.
Just trying to
Wide open though on that Ardent. It's like I'm pulling. And you feel yourself have to pull it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's interesting. Now I'm gonna try and figure out what that is I have, because I did, pick up a biscotti.
It's like with the hybrid cap, it doesn't really want to line up perfectly for some reason.
I have the cookie biscotto from Flavor Art, and then I have the biscotti Flavor is what I just picked up. Yep.
Put both of them together.
Yep.
I'm just starting to break in. Starting to get more flavor. Not just cotton.
I believe the biscotti from Flavora was one of the ones that was on it might still be on the 50% off sale on BCF. So that
I saw
allowed the discount.
Yeah, so apple cider was on there, and
Yep.
I think it was the Biscotto, the cookie. I think was on there.
Ah, okay. I did pick up. I
was
knew
getting-
one
I
of them.
get
I
them
picked
too
up.
confused. Yeah.
But I picked up almost everything on the 50% off sale this time because it's like I wanted to try it. I wanted to try that cider, so I definitely got that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I was on there and I was like, do I have? Because I have a lot of. I have most of the flavors, so I have to look. I noticed a couple dozen I don't have, and I'm not. I think I might have that apple cider already. Slowly breaking in. Let that soak a little bit, before I decide whether it's good enough to release. But it definitely looks like we're going to be doing retro flavors next week. We're at 41%. Overwhelmingly, retro flavors is in the lead.
So we're going to
Moth,
see some
enjoy your- enjoy
TPA
your-
next week.
Enjoy your barbecue, Moth. Have a great time. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll catch up with you next week. Thanks for
Yeah,
your mixes.
enjoy
Your mixes kicked ass. So I gotta look on there. I'm gonna look on Bull C right now, see if they have that 555.
Ian.
They still have it in stock. Oh yeah, and if anyone flying this weekend, I hope your luck is better than most people. There've been like 3,200 flights or 2,400 flights worldwide that have been canceled.
What?
Yeah, there's like a major cancellations all weekend. Delta has been the hardest hit. Like 9% of their entire fleet is grounded.
On a holiday weekend.
Yeah, well, airlines suck.
So people trying to get together, spend time with their families for holidays are screwed. Figures. That sucks.
Oh yeah, we walk that walk, they talk that talk, that baby talk. How.
Yes,
Hey, babe.
yes, they do have 555 gold. I wonder how close the TFA DK flavoring is to it though, because it came right up with it. I won't want to sub anything though. I want to get it.
Angry, listen to these things.
Oh yeah, they pissed.
Oh, nice. That sounds good.
They're not even that low. They're only 0.18.
Wow. Well, it might be the wicking too. Wicking gets that good crackle.
Nice.
Yep.
I like it. It's the Oculus.
Yeah, that bacon roll thing that is being pushed again does work. It's just
Oculus.
time consuming, and most of us are too lazy.
I was still trying to figure. I watched Breeze Tones do that, and I couldn't figure it out. What he was actually doing there.
Basically, you just pull it apart real thin, roll it out, pull it apart, so that it's almost all even. You look at it, hold up the light if you need to, make sure it's nice and even, and then literally like roll it up like you're rolling a piece of paper up.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to say something else.
I mean, you could say that.
Yeah, well, I was almost going to say something else, a piece of paper, but yeah,
We're all
same
adults
idea.
here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's legal in my state. So roll it up, spark it up, Johnny.
Yeah, try this custard on the stack. Just,
Stacks. Got some stacks. Staction.
Yes,
I might
Breeze
wind up
Tones
throwing
is a
some sweetener in
meticulous
this.
legend.
he is.
Comes with the name. Born with
Right.
OCD if your
Nope.
name's Adam.
That's what I was afraid of. So I was afraid of this is not one of those coffees that holds up really well to high heat.
Oh no. There's only one that does it. And it took
Yeah.
us an hour to
I
find it
know.
on Larry's page that one time.
There is only one that really does, and that sucks. I was just curious. I wanted to try it in stack tube, see, and no, it doesn't. It doesn't hold up to the heat on the stack.
Drop.
It gets a little bit of that
One more drop.
burnt taste.
Butterscotch ripples are first flavor.
There you go.
Yeah, I got that right there.
Flavor. Second flavor.
Oh yeah, Dave,
Flavor.
that's right.
Caramel.
I saw you were up at 4 a.m. to be on the Aussie Vape Show.
So dark.
Josh, enjoy your weekend. I know you're busting your ass working. And we'll catch up with you later. Yeah, the other week I mixed Josh's Twisted Cowtail, the caramel cream. Dude,
Oh yeah.
you gotta mix that shit. That stuff is fire. I was
Pretty
sad.
sure I was missing everything.
Was that on ELR?
All the flavors.
All the flavors. Okay.
Yeah, I had a tear in my eye when that bottle was empty. When I heard that,
caramel candy?
when you hear that gurgle at the end of the bottle when you're trying to get them last couple of drops in your yep.
Like,
was sad.
shit. I fucking make this again. Should have made more. I should have made more.
There
Oh,
it is,
good.
the Twisted Cocktail.
This is the hot flavor today. Kettle corn.
Your card got stolen online and they wiped you out your account, but the bank's recovering some of your money. Excellent.
Oh, thank you.
This is why I no longer use debit cards online. I will use a credit card online and then just pay it. Because that's what can happen. It can really stall your life out. You know,
Yep.
you got your rent to pay, your mortgage to pay, your car payments, your utility bills. There you go, RY4.
That's right. I forgot. I need. What was it I needed? I needed the caramel from TPA to make that. And I'm not sure if they have their adults still HA. I gotta look.
Because I caught one.
might-
I caught one. What was it? Back around right after Christmas time, like right around first of the year.
Smooth.
Someone popped my account for $300 bucks, and
Oh no, I do have that.
I called them right away on it, and they stopped it, and they put the money right back in my account.
Somebody got me like 2 years ago, I think, and they bought farming implements totaling $175 or something, but the bank got me back like in 5 days.
Yeah,
Pretty
mine,
impressive.
Mine, they paused it, and it was some kind of software, like a 3D printer software.
Oh wow. Interesting.
Oh, license plate payment. Yep, that can be really expensive. Not to mention the fact that you can get points on your license for driving without a valid plate
Yeah.
on top of it.
Yeah.
It's not just even the fines; it's actually those points that haunt you forever.
Yeah, 'cause your insurance companies just sees the points, and they.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, exactly, Bill. His credit card's used anywhere except the golf course. His bank calls him up and asks what's going on. He's like, "Wait, you're not at the golf course."
I drove by a golf course when I was rode the bike to my doctor's appointment the other day, and I thought of Bill as I was driving down the country club. I was like, "Huh, there's one of those dogging places that Bill talks about." No. Mount Tobacco. That's actually in that Twisted
Yes.
Cowtail.
Yes, I have.
And how does that work in
That's what I
there?
have
Does
sitting
it?
right here?
Flavor's
Is it giving
vanilla
it-
tobacco is in the cocktail recipe?
No, flavor is mild
The-
tobacco.
Mild.
Oh.
Tobacco. Mild. I thought that was mild. He held up.
No, I have
Oh,
that one too.
Oh,
Though.
in Quebec, they seize your vehicle. Ooh.
Even worse.
Oh, yeah. Bill drove by a brothel and thought of you, Tim.
House
that's
of
okay,
ill
yeah.
repute.
Yeah.
It's funny that Bill knew it was a brothel. It doesn't
The
say
red
it-
light gives it
do-
away.
It doesn't say it outside. You know, whores welcome
They
here.
usually have a red light.
Yeah.
But no, I'm gonna chalk it up to Bill just has an instinct about that kind of shit. He's like,
Yep.
you know what I smell? You know what's in that building, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this smells.
I just want to know why he
promising.
thought of me. Okay. Actually, maybe I
comment.
don't want to know. Never mind. I don't want to know why he thought
Well,
of
I
me.
said no comment.
Yeah, I've never heard of that either.
Nah, I might throw some sweetener in that though. Might throw some sweetener in this for me to finish this up. It might need just a 0.25% or something. Just a little touch for that coffee. Unless
I
I'm
have a
vaping
fuck
it
ton
with
of
the
sweetener
coffee.
in mine.
Yeah, I didn't add any sweetener to it because I want to see how well it held up and whether or not there'd be sweetness to that toffee. It's there, but it's not there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Bill says he doesn't visit the brothels. He's more of a streetwalker type guy. Well, that'd be the drive. That'd be
Ah.
kind of like the drive-through. You know, you just
Yeah, that's the drive-through.
Not as safe though.
no. Well, Adam's mixing that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start
Going through?
running through the giveaway.
Got a giveaway today?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Oh,
if you're going to take
Fuck
advantage
this
of
shit. I'm leaving. I'm gonna fucking go sign up for some giveaway shit.
this way, you can get your 15% at Bull City and maybe do it on me on a $25 gift code.
Oh damn. That's a hell of a deal. Hell of a deal.
Which means if she manages to win that, I'm going to have to order a bunch of flavorings to make your mix repeatedly, apparently. So she'll say, you can't run out now. I got enough.
Yeah, YouTube used to have their own random comment picker, where they got rid of it, I think.
YouTube is slowly losing the trust of a lot of people who use their platform to post content because they're fucking everybody over.
Oh yeah.
Or allowing channels to be fucked over by others. Copyright fucking snakes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
People who try to claim copyright on shit that they have no right to. Like random Brazilian publishing companies claiming my cover songs as the live versions. Like,
yeah.
Me singing
Like-
the Foo Fighters is like, they're like, oh no, this is the Foo Fighters at Madison Square Garden. It's like, I appreciate that, but I am not Dave Grohl. Far from it, believe me.
Yeah. Meter getting 21 strikes on one video.
Dude. He continues to use my music. He knows the fucking
He's
just-
got the copy and paste ready.
now, so yeah. He just deals with it. I appreciate it though. He's trying to spread the love of the music.
Damn straight. It's nice to
I'm-
have real live music.
I'm just waiting for one of those copyright people to try and claim like an Eddie Narson song. Like, no. Like, I actually own that music. Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't own Foo Fighters. I own that recording because it's a cover and it's not for monetary gain. But Eddie Narson songs we own fucking 3 ways.
Quietly plotting. Great. I feel comfortable. Yeah, Bill, I've seen like 3 or 4 in the past like month or so myself, hitchhikers, which is unusual. You don't usually see that many anymore. Once in a while on this road here, but not often.
Seen a hitchhiker in like 20 years. I also live in Chicago though. They'll fucking bust you in like 2 seconds if they see you doing that shit. We're shaking. She was shaking. Oh, snapping a finger. She'll be moving around.
Did that really happen, Ian?
Fucked up.
Michelle got struck for her own music. Yeah, that's not cool.
They were like, this is too good. There's no way this is you. And she's like,
This sounds this sounds
actually?
just like the original. It is the original. That's
Yeah, it's
my
mine.
song.
yeah, because she's not a cover person at all, really.
Nope.
Let's see. This one's not working anymore for some reason. Let's try this.
Did I vote for the poll? I did vote for the poll.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Go right.
my poll choice is winning too. Sweet.
Which one did you pick?
The one that's winning. Retro
The one
flavors.
that's win- Retro.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
if
you
look
do
behind me,
retro flavors. Yeah, you do retro flavors a lot. I actually
learned how
have
to
a
mix in
good amount of TP.
2015, so
I've got a good collection of TPA. I can go for it.
that's probably what I have the most of, for being honest. I have swag. I have like a lot of swag flavors.
Dave, PTSD. You're gonna trigger me and Frank.
What did he do? What did I miss?
He said, "At Lady Liberty, placenta, clotted cream."
Oh,
It's like PTSD. I need an adult. Adam, you're the only adult in the room. For me and Frank, because we can't be there for each other because we both went through this trauma.
If you saw the way I behave at work the second the store opens, you would not call me an adult by any means. I was fucking with customers left and right. I was in a saucy mood this morning.
All right, let's see.
There was like fucking 8 people outside the store waiting to get in at like 10 minutes to. And I was like, go, get out of here. Like from the inside of the store, just yelling out the door. Go away. What the fuck is so important here? You need to be here at 9 o'clock.
Start camping at Dollar Tree.
They might as well, dude. Sometimes they fucking pull up when we're out there on our break. A lot of times we'll take our break at like 8 or 8:30, and people are pulling up, who's open yet? Or they're like, are they open? Like, no, they're not open yet.
Then they watch you go in. What? But you went in.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I always try to make sure that when they think we don't work there, that I fucking open the door and I'm like, haha, I can go in there and grab a fucking beef jerky if I want to, motherfucker. Congrats, Dave Lloyd. Coming up on, fuck. Now 8 years? No, 9 years. It'll be 9 years in July for me. Holy shit. Yeah. July, I think it was July 13th, 2013. Last day I smoked a cigarette. Seems so weird. Seems like fucking forever ago. Cicero.
That is forever ago. That's quite a while ago.
Yeah, I've almost been not smoking half as long as I smoked now, which is great, you know, because I smoked for like 20 years.
Nine years of breathing easier.
That's for damn sure. Singing better, fucking more stamina on stage. Oh yeah, Brett. Good shit. But this smells okay. Let's see.
Adding a few drops of super sweet to this because I want to see if what it does. Got to see what it does. If it, I want to see if it actually pulls some more of that.
Are you sure you don't want to take some of the bottle you made, pour it into another bottle, put super sweet into that one, and then see how the one without super sweet turns?
Nah, I trust it enough. I think it'll be good.
Because that's how I usually roll too. I just dump sweetener in. I don't care.
Yeah, well, this one here is. I know it's going to be like a 0.25% because I mean, I've mixed these bottles 1,000 times. I know it'll be close. I just want to add a little sweetener first off to see if it'll pull some of that toffee out a little bit more. Secondly, if not, then there'll just be more sweetened coffee.
I feel like it will bring it out. $50. Damn. I haven't even been alive 50 years yet. Getting there.
50, what?
Chair smoked for 50 years.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
It's amazing, though. Found vaping. Don't smoke anymore.
All right, so far, Deb will be number 1. Josh is number 2. Tim, you're number 3. I think I got 2 more videos to do.
Mother freaking thing.
Oh, see that one. And one more video, just.
I did. That is. I would actually say, yeah.
Hell yeah, Frank.
What'd I do?
No, Frank, level 3 chef. Yeah. 7 years. Say them godine.
Mowgli is number 4.
And Cub.
All right, so now what I'm going to do. Get that done. I'm going to send close.
See, I was vaping for almost probably 3 years before I started mixing, before I discovered Wayne and Fresh both around the same time because of the Plumes of Hazard. They had them as guests probably in the same month. And I religiously watched Plumes of Hazard because it was like, you know, a bunch of vape guys sitting around bullshitting. And I was like, this is cool. Little did I know I'd be doing that myself in here. But yeah, I found them. I watched some Wayne. And I was like, this is cool. And then I watched Fresh, and Fresh actually took the time to like answer chat. And I was like, holy shit, this fucking channel is fucking rad, dude. All you have to do is
Exactly.
ask this little guy a question, and he's like, 3%.
Oh,
You know,
And then
Fresh
you'll
goes-
get an answer.
Fresh goes
Yep.
to his special place. I don't know if you ever noticed that when he's pulling his data, he does an uplink, and then it just it all goes in, and then he just has everything.
all right, here we go. We got
Pretty
Four.
impressive.
4 potential winners. I number you guys 1, 2, 3, and 4. Deb is 1. Jason Clouds is 2. Tim, you're 3. And Mowgli is 4. Let's see. We got minimum 1, maximum 4. How many times we want to run this? I think I'm going to run it 3 times.
Seems the standard.
Okay. First one is Deb. Second is Josh. Third is Tim. It's just been 1, 2, and 3.
Wow.
So Tim, go ahead and you can send me your email and I will get that
I bet
done
it's Tim's a jerk at at cheating.com. How is this not dry?
Yeah, I
haven't
had the
jumped on
same
this
thing.
in like 20 minutes and it's
Pouring
still going.
Cicero.
I'm trying to try this damn new flavor. This must be a really good wick job here.
Yeah, mine. I'm still working on trying to get some flavor out of mine. It's like I'm getting cotton.
Yeah, and then this is it's mango and papaya, and I don't really want to put a fucking vanilla caramel tobacco over that, especially.
Yeah, Tim, go, you can send me your email on Instagram and I'll get that taken care of.
I mean, this juice is good, but I want to try the new shit.
Nice, Bill. Vanilla something mixed for almost a year now. One of your 3 all-day vapes. Hell yeah.
Yeah, the vanilla something actually. I just don't have all the vanillas to make it. There's a
I need
lot
to
of
look at that
vanillas in
recipe
it.
because I fucking love vanilla. And if it's just
It-
vanilla,
It is.
I
Yeah.
could get into that.
Is
Is
it on,
that
what's it on
on-
ELR? Is it on
All the flavors real are?
probably ELR? I don't think Bill does all the flavors. That's just what it's called, vanilla something.
I will find this motherfucker.
Does he have it spelled?
Does he have it spelled?
SUMTHIN. SUMTHIN. Something.
Something. Yep.
There's something happening here.
Good song.
No,
It was on earlier at work.
nope.
Ah.
It didn't come up.
Didn't come up.
Yeah, not
Nope.
for me. Now Bill's got that shit private. He's like, "Fuck y'all, I ain't giving you."
How
that
about
mix."
one of you who got a wrench and has the
It's
recipe?
on. Oh, it's
handy?
on. Oh, it's on. Vaping. Community.
Oh, right.
On VC. Okay.
Oh. It
He's
has
getting fancy on us. Getting fancy.
fancy schmancy.
Yeah.
Vaping community e-liquid calculator.
Fancy. I'm curious too.
Still
Let's
not
give-
showing up with that spelling.
Renee, maybe.
Bill's got a wrench. He's just fucking with us now.
Yeah, just put the link in, dude.
Yeah,
Instead of making us work. at
Yes.
it. Come on now. I
Yeah,
just thought,
Yeah, but this is Bill. He likes to make us work. That's yeah.
I just got out of work. I don't need to work anymore. Moved fucking.
Yeah, I'm not
200
getting it either.
232 cases of chemicals and hardware shit or household shit at the store today.
dude, yuck.
There's
Yeah, my
I
fucking
got
hands smell like
I got his
tomato cleaner.
mixology. Let's see. Vanilla some thin.
We did
That's why I
that,
thought-
Tim, 40 times.
Yeah, but it's separate. Yeah, it showed up.
Wait, it's some and then thin?
Yeah, some thin.
God damn it.
SUM, like the sum of. Oh, there it is. Now,
Yep.
now he finally
Yeah,
put it in
after
chat.
you freaking do that, it takes 2 seconds to find it. It's right
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Now he's got it right there, right after I clicked
Oh,
on it.
and the first.
I don't
flavor
have one-on-one vanilla wafer, of course.
And I don't have.
Or condensed milk
No.
Salute.
What a dick.
I also don't have vanilla. I've never owned vanilla.
Actually, I did. I picked that up like during the fire sale at River Supply.
I've always,
For like
whenever
$1.
I would see ethyl vanillin in a recipe, I would always swap it out for
Swirl.
almost twice as much of swirl. Yes.
He swears though that it's like the most authentic like vanilla extract flavor.
I'm sure.
Wow.
should probably
Says
grab it. It's probably like
open
a
to
buck.
closing. Open to closing 40 hours in 3 days. I know what that's like.
Yeah, that looks good though. I'd vape the shit out of
It
this.
does look like a good mix. I just don't have the
It's got sweetener in there too. Fuck yeah.
I bet you could
Yep.
probably swap the Salute Room condensed milk for Wonder Flavors condensed milk.
Yeah, that's what I was
Probably could.
thinking.
That
If I
Wonder
wanted to make
flavor is
this,
pretty good.
I would
the
still have to grab
The
that.
vanilla wafer though, I don't know what you would sub for the vanilla wafer.
Doesn't Perillum make one of those? Like a wafer? Oh, it's a vanilla.
Maybe.
They make a
Vanilla wafer
Nilla wafer. Yeah,
with milk, I think, doesn't it?
yeah, that would be different.
That would be
Damn.
different.
This is more like
Yeah,
a
he's-
crispy vanilla wafer. How are the horsies, Deb? Chilling?
Made it back.
Welcome back.
Just watching that a couple days ago.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, it's on like Me TV or one of those channels.
Right there. He says you can use Wonder Flavors condensed milk. Yeah.
Okay.
The condensed milk they came out with is really good.
Wonder Flavors condensed vomit.
That's what it smells like, but it doesn't. I mean, in a mix.
Oh,
it
dude,
tastes
there's plenty
delicious.
of flavors that smell objectionable that are fucking delicious. TPA Greek yogurt smells like Elmer's glue. Tastes delicious though. It smells like Elmer's glue. Fucking go grab it.
Yeah, the one-on-one vanilla wafer. Yeah, that's just. Wait a minute. Do I have one-on-one vanilla wafer?
Hence the phrase "eat like a horse," right? It's awesome. I wish I had horses to go feed.
No, I do not have vanilla wafer. Of course not. That'd be too easy.
wafer for you. Try this shit. See what kind of hot garbage I've created. Steven Johnson.
This really could be a daily if it steeps out nice.
All right, now I just taste cotton. Jeez. Well, if anything, the fucking Ocula is super efficient. I almost made a boo-boo when I set this up yesterday. I still had the fucking bottom feeding pin in it. I had it wicked, and I was like, wait a minute. Right as I was about to drip on, I was like, hold up, hold the phone. Turned it upside down. Sure enough. Fuck. Ooh, yeah, it sure does, Deb. But delicious. There's another one. Flavor West hard candy. Smells like Aquanet. Like hairspray. But it's not bad. It's not a bad
Steven, I
flavor.
voted same. I voted for the flavor for next week's too because I thought, I'm not going to vote for Milk and Honey direct, but I'll indirectly vote for Milk and Honey for Rocky.
It's too old school. Keep them votes for old school.
It's all right.
And all I have to,
Either way, it works.
then all I have to do is just mix, like how I normally mix.
Yeah. Your TPA.
Why don't you use flavor super duper fancy schmancy strawberry, and that's the only strawberry you have to use? Because I like combining three. They taste good together.
All right, Tim, you should have it. Check your email.
How does this shit taste?
I'm going to boot that one to her.
Exactly,
She's the one
Brett.
that. Yep.
Gotta use a delicate hand.
Steven Johnson, welcome. Yeah, Perillium condensed milk is good as well. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this isn't terrible. It's
I
not
have
the
that too.
greatest.
Oh, Flavor is catching up to retro flavors. It's 35.32.
Yeah, it's kind of, well, both would be good. Flavora is going to be what I like about Flavora is it's going to be a nice low percentage.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Hey, 5 people voted for Milk and Honey unless it was Rocky 5 times.
Yeah, his main account and his 4 troll accounts.
Yeah. Trying to getting like it's like the nuttiness out of this mix, but I'm not really getting anything else yet. Like the cotton's like still.
Oh, see, you mentioned milk and honey.
Ah,
Rocky Tooney pops up. What? I was
Wait,
in the
what,
middle of a ham sandwich and I heard you mention milk and honey. I could go for a ham sandwich right now. Go for any food. I'm kind of hungry. I ate one little tiny powdered sugar donut before I went to work this morning at fucking 3:30.
I had
yeah,
some,
my stomach was growling at the very beginning of the show because I haven't eaten yet today. But
yeah.
Oh, dude, when I was
I
walking
can't eat
home,
normally.
time.
I can't eat that early in the morning. It's just ugh.
Yeah, there's certain situations
though
where
my-
I just can't eat, even if I'm fucking hungry. Like before I go on stage, can't do it. It's
Oh,
like
yeah,
they say don't swim, don't eat before you go in a pool or whatever. Don't eat before you go on stage because you hit the wrong note and you're drinking a beer and you feel a little pukey. You never know. You might just right on everybody.
Oh,
been there, done that. Felt
Especially
that way.
like something that gives you acid indigestion or something. And then you're mixing that with beer and drinks and shit and
Right.
probably smoking ample amounts of weed. Yeah, no good. I cannot do it.
Yeah, when I gave my speech in DC, my stomach was like churning.
oh, I can imagine. There were a lot of people there.
Friends, Romans, countrymen,
Countrymen.
lend me your ears. Did you start your speech like that? Would have been dope if you did.
Actually, it was even worse when I did the first time I ever spoke at a hearing. That was even worse because then you're talking to people that you know that are going to be like,
Yeah.
I think I actually watched
Your
you speak in
enemies.
DC live before I even knew you, because somebody was streaming the show. Actually, a bunch of people were streaming the show that day.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure I watched you speak before I even knew who the fuck you were. Oh, remember this, Tim? You remember this little ditty right here? This guy right here?
oh yeah, did it go down even more?
It went down another $10, so I bought it.
Oh, so you are getting all right, awesome.
It comes on Wednesday.
I'm really happy for you. I wound up getting a new motorcycle helmet because it went on sale. I finally got one of the ones that the front will pop up so I can vape while I'm driving. When I don't have
I was
to sit
originally
there
going to
trying
get the
shut-
24-inch monitor, but that stopped being on sale. And then the 27, which is originally normally $329, it went down to $299, went down to $249, went down to $229. I was like, "Ooh, I should buy it," but I'm gonna wait. And Lumi's like, "Buy it." I'm like, "No, I'm gonna wait." Went down for $229 to $219, $199, and then yesterday $189. And I was like, "That is the fucking lowest this monitor is ever going to get.
Ever gonna go? Yep.
Let's buy it right now." It's
Yeah,
basically half off.
Yeah, I met Deb at DC. I met Brett Whitney. I met Jeff Lawson, and I met Folk Art, Jen, Wayne.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I ain't never met any vape folks from YouTube.
Met
in real
Phenom,
life.
ST. They were there.
Yep.
There's my mix.
Phenom.
Yeah, all those
That's a
guys
name
were
I
right
haven't heard in a while.
10 feet from me for the whole first rally. They were
Yep.
Mike and ST and
Yeah, I was
Brian.
talking to M Turk a little bit.
Yep.
I met Leo Moneymaker there. I met Dwayne Rambo there.
I did an interview, first one for Deuce's Jack. I'm
Oh,
still on the
okay.
cover of that video for his thing. Yeah. Got Dave from Dash Vapes and I hung out a lot during that
Yeah, I did.
rally.
Dave and Shay.
No way.
When we were
Oh,
across,
he was
when,
so much
when we
fun.
were across the street waiting for Marine One to go by, that's where I was hanging out with Dave and
Well, after the thing,
Tony B, and I had met Tony B once before though.
Those guys all look like stoners to me.
It was so funny too because he it was what 2-3 weeks later he called me. He said that I was his new wife to Lady Liberty in chat.
I met Matt Cully at DC.
Yep.
He is tall as
Nice,
fuck.
like Matt.
He is
He looks like
wicked
he looks like a
tall.
giant.
He's like
Yep.
he's like 6'5", 6'6". I mean, he was like, wow.
Fucking Christ.
I love that M-Turk was actually doing the rounds too, going through with the sign constantly.
Uh-huh.
He was really active.
He was. Brent Stafford, yeah, he was cool. The lawyer from Conley, Greg Conley.
Oh,
Yep, Conley.
Yeah.
Yep.
I talked to him for a while. That's when I found out that he actually lives in my old. He lived in my old apartment.
oh wow.
I'm
Looking
like, dude,
crazy.
you're a lawyer. Why are you living in that shithole?
'Cause
he
he's
was-
smart.
He was saving his money. Now he's got a nice house
Saving
in
that money.
Medford. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to meet Grim. He was like everyone was around him, and I said,
Yeah, I got to say hi to him quick, and that was all I did. I didn't bother getting near him because he's just everybody's swarming around him.
Yeah, me and Folk
like,
hung out a lot. But we were communicating ahead of time. So I met Chapel from ELR.
Met,
she's the third gen. The heck's her last name now? She lives in Virginia. We walked to we grabbed something to eat and then we walked to the train station. So I
appreciate how far some of them went.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate how some of them, like I went and said hi to the Mountain Vapor crew when they got there because they actually that's quite a trip for them. They came out and they were in the back for a while. Their content's weird, but I have to give them credit. They make it fun sometimes. Some of that's the humor they have. It's kind of like one of our shows, when we're doing our shows and we get a little
Rocky,
bit
have
off
a great
track.
one, brother.
Yeah. See you, Rocky. It's all right, Rocky. We'll figure out. Hey, you know what? Milk and Honey's been around a while. That's technically a retro vape. We're good.
No, developed is done. Folk Art's got some stuff going on with Jungle Flavors, and they were just kind of like the developed guys. They didn't feel like doing it anymore. And, they all have lives and everything. I mean, Max is still around. You don't see Nashef around hardly ever.
Shame.
Sexiest man in vaping.
Damn right. That accent, though.
Take it easy,
Ugh.
Frank. Thanks for hanging out.
Now you're making me want to get mine out, my Ardent out, and my Unicorn.
I thought you were
I've
getting
been
something
thinking
else
about
out because we were talking about Nah Chef.
After the stream.
turn the straightest, man.
Now I would like to see another DC rally or another big one at some point. It's harder though. I mean, now our biggest issue now is traveling there. Who's got the gas money to travel there from any distance now?
Yeah, when the airlines saying, yeah, no, forget it.
Or maybe they couldn't pay their fuel bill. Maybe that's why they all canceled. That sounds ridiculous, but it's not really.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, their fuel prices have to went up too, and you got to think how expensive it is if you've ever had fuel from airport fuel. Like I ran it in my motorcycle before when I had my my really fast bike, and it cost a lot then for the fuel. I can't imagine what it costs now. It's like $5 a gallon then, and that was like back when gas was like what $1.75 a gallon.
Pugs put some awesome pictures up.
Yep.
Pug Simon with Bogan. There's Bearded Viking who came from South Africa. Video with him.
Wow.
Birdman went up and stayed with Bogan.
Where's Liam? I don't see
Indicates.
Liam. Liam's being tagged here, but I don't see him anywhere. Unless I'm missing him.
Yeah, Deb, the devices, and what's sad? What's really sad is right around when we had all this less devices coming out thing, and we started to see the customizable thing, especially like Bearded Viking. You brought it up. We started seeing more actually legit things coming from companies where they're customizable again. like the old AV Ables. You could customize them with your sleeves and stuff. There's all kinds of stuff like that. And now you're seeing less.
there's
Now we're
Liam.
back to just you get stickers, different color stickers on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Liam had a press pass. I guess a lot
Liam
of
had
guys
a
got
press
press.
pass?
I guess a lot of guys got press passes just so they don't have to pay the admission to get in. Couldn't cost that much, cheap fuckers.
I think pretty sure Benny had a press pass too. I believe.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah.
I think that's how Liam got his. The chair was there 4 times. He had 4 different versions of him there, but he never left the United States at the same time. There's 4 different versions of Bill there. This has got that chocolate cake I made with Swaggy's cake.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
It's good. Really good.
And if you want to make that, no coupon code needed. Just go to vsoflavors.com and today and tomorrow and save 30%.
Yeah, it's a good weekend for flavors. I mean, if anybody's watching today, this is the time to order. There's no shows on before the sales pretty much end. So yeah, tomorrow night, I mean, you'll see on Noted and Wendy's show.
Dave, that would be cool. Yeah, just run a fairground somewhere and have an unofficial vape meet. You can do that.
Yeah, I think that we wouldn't be able to do it quite as big as before, but we could do something, like Northeast vape meet,
Oh, you'd have
different
people,
areas.
You'd have people come from everywhere for it, though.
We would. I would love to see that. Chicago's not that bad a location. It's
Yeah,
kind of like
ringing my fucking doorbell. I'll be right back.
Okay, centrally located.
Yeah,
Do
it's
something
located
in
pretty
Illinois.
well.
Yeah, do something in Illinois. That'd be cool. Maybe Kerplop come down from Minnesota. Pretty sure Dave Lloyd would get on a flight from Montreal and just be like, "Yep, I'm going." Or he'd be
He'd probably ride the Harley down.
True, especially if we did it in the summertime.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in here for anybody too. There we go.
Because
The calendar for the vape shows.
Brett Whitney went all the way from I want to say Missouri to DC for the rally.
Yep. Yeah, we had the first rally. We had a pretty good turnout considering everything. And you gotta remember, all of this happened during a time when it was really. Oh, that was thrown together quickly. The first one was a little bit, and the second rally, it was not a lot of people there, but it was extremely brutal temperatures in the middle of a pandemic. It's like we had a good turnout when you consider.
And riots.
Yeah, and then we had the potential riots. This is why it got cut short, is because there was, whether or not there was truth to it, there was threats of things happening. So it's like, you know what? It's hot out here. Let's go.
Yep. Yeah, you're right, Dave. There is great pizza in Chicago.
Yeah, just don't go to the Five Guys near the White House in DC. It's not that great. It was, at least it wasn't my experience.
And that's funny because that's one of the originals.
I know. I went there and I was like, oh, Five Guys, yeah. And I went there and it's like, ugh.
I've been to the original ones on Route 1 in Alexandria, Virginia.
We had the same problem before we left Maryland. We went to Popeye's Chicken. I love Popeye's Chicken. I did not enjoy that either at that place. No.
This chicken is fucking awesome.
Exactly.
I haven't had Popeye's chicken in like 5 years at least. I've never had Five Guys.
It's really
one of
really
my
expensive.
One of my friends and guildies from World of Warcraft is manager to one of the ones in New York.
Oh, okay. I mean, they're international now too. They were like in. My brother put a picture one time in London. They have Five Guys now in London.
The one in Keene is really good, but that's also a college town. That might be why. It might be adapted. That's the one I'm used to going to.
Okay.
Keene, New Hampshire. College towns, if you ever notice, they tend to if it's just a college town, that's like their main thing. They tend to cater to that younger crowd to have really good food because they want to draw them out from the college.
Tom Jenkins Barbecue in Fort Lauderdale. Next time I get down to Fort Lauderdale, I'll have to check that out.
That's quite a trip, but you know what? Oh yeah, the one up West Lebanon isn't bad either. Actually, I parked right next to that one. When I was on my way up, I was headed out a little bit early, and I was headed to my doctor appointment. And yes, my doctor asked if you smoke, and they technically call it vape too. I would refuse to say vape is the same category as smoke, so I won't tell them.
Exactly.
So I stopped next to the Five Guys in the parking lot before I got there. It's about 5-6 miles from my doctor's office, and I had a few vapes before I went into my appointment. So yeah, I was on a motorcycle, so I had to stop and get a little fix before I went in. Dropped
There you
my
go.
blood pressure. See, that's the thing. You think nicotine would raise your blood pressure? If you're going through a little bit of withdrawal from nicotine, it goes the other way. Just so you know.
Yeah. Yeah, usually if I'm going in for my doctor's appointments, usually first thing in the morning, so I refrain from. I'll have a couple of toots just to keep me from just killing people on the drive there, which is only about 5 miles, but still. And
That's what I did.
I'll lay off. I may have like a sip or two of my coffee, but I won't really get into it. And then I'll go in. My blood pressure will be easier.
See, I couldn't have my coffee because I didn't know if they're going to do a full blood panel or not. And usually that has to be, you can't even have your coffee in the morning.
Mm.
So I was dealing with my sugars. So it's that's what it was
Yeah.
is for my diabetes
Oh,
appointment.
okay, yeah.
So I went in and it was like, okay, I'm not having my coffee. I got to stop and get a couple toots in before I get there.
Yep.
So I did.
Deb,
And
exactly.
yeah, off this. So, yeah, what are they going to do? Oh, you smell like chocolate cake.
Oh, Dave, that's awesome that she actually was open enough to to read the book.
That's awesome. Yep. I don't think my doctor would have a problem with it so much, but it's just the fact that I don't want it in the system as you're a current smoker because
No,
I know the difference.
Yeah.
I know the difference. I mean, I know what it was like smoking, how much I used to cough up my lungs. And
Yeah, they have they have 2 separate categories now in my doctor's office for smoke and vape. They did
Yeah, they
when I
don't
first
at
started
mine.
going there, and I was just like, yeah, well,
if they separated it, I'd be okay with
Yeah.
it. But they want you to click the one box. It's like, I won't click that one box. I don't think it's the same thing. I don't like them categorized together. I refuse to click it.
and I still get shitty with like the nurse practitioner when she's like, well, do you smoke or vape? I'm like, what the fuck's it matter if I vape? I said, it's not, it's not hurting me. Well, I said, well, you're full of shit. Oh, I show my ass when they start that question. It's just like, oh, we ain't going there today.
Yeah,
you want my
and you
blood
know-
pressure up, and we'll have a conversation about it. And I said, but I ain't got enough crayons in that box to draw you out the proper picture.
Yeah, that's the other reason I don't want to do it because I know my advocacy rage will kick in and I'll start
Mhm.
going off. I don't really want to do that in my doctor's office. I want to focus on what I'm there for.
Yeah.
They start giving me crap, I'm going to just tear into them, and it's not going to be pretty.
No.
I might have to change my doctor. And if they make a note of it, it's going to be permanently in your file. So it's like, nah, let's just not have that discussion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keg restaurant? No. Not that I know of. Right now, I'm still limited on what I can eat, so I still got a gift certificate for part of it left over from last year for my
Yeah, Steve,
Father's
you're
Day
right.
gift for my daughter
Yeah.
for Applebee's.
They ask if you use nicotine. Well, that was a
Yep.
funny thing. Delta Airlines now, they have, no smoking, obviously, no use of vaping devices or e-cigarettes, they say, and no smokeless tobacco use on airlines. I'm like,
So
That's not-
you're not,
No.
you can't have a
like a pouch.
pack
Yeah,
pouch.
Yeah, you can't dip or nothing.
Why?
I don't know. I guess.
Dipping, I can understand because then fucking nasty and you're holding a cup in your hand the whole time. But if you're
If you have
using
a
like
pouch,
spitless,
Yeah,
yeah, like
exactly.
snooze,
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
yeah.
or if you have
I mean,
if you have a patch, why would a patch even be a problem if you were using it?
Yeah, right.
ridiculous.
or
Yeah,
gum.
you'd probably you should probably like be more considerate about having your people on your flight calm.
Yeah.
Because if I don't have my nicotine and I start feeling itchy, I am not a pleasant person to be around.
Well, that's the other thing. We're going to check my blood pressure, and that's the other reason I had a couple toots on the way there because I watched at home. I've tried with that when I'm going through the fasting period, and I tried when I came home from my blood pressures were high until I got my vape in me, and then it started going down because it's irritating your body because you're used to it. Not to mention, what do you want to do? I want to flex those arteries a little bit in there, a little bit both ways, because it's actually good for you when you're trying to recover.
Yeah.
I mean, I do go through periods like where I won't vape for a while because I don't feel like I need to. That's actually not a problem. But if I feel like I need it, I want it. So
Give it to me.
I gave up everything else bad. Leave me alone. Yeah. Yeah, Frank, what mod are you using?
Oh, it's the what's it called? The vert?
Oh.
No, the unicorn.
Unicorn. Yep. Tenacious Unicorn.
Yep. Yeah, with the ardent. Yeah, it says ardent right there, and I'm asking you what it
Yep.
was. I was looking at the other side where it says unicorn. Yeah, the
Yep.
ardent RDA, which is really restricted. It's really weird.
And you got it in the best color.
Huh?
Same one I have. I love it. And it hits really nice. And they're not super expensive. And you can still get them. So
Yeah, you can. It's just, I mean, you gotta get them from China, I think, because Stan doesn't have a site anymore. But
you can get them from Unicorn.
yeah, which is China, right? I believe
Right.
so.
Isn't Unicorn Vapes in Canada?
No clue.
Mhm.
I believe he's in they're in Canada.
Oh, okay.
I was talking to him the other day.
But I know it's a Chinese mod. Yeah, Tenacious Incorporated. It says on the button. Oh, I have number 18.
Exactly.
I just
Lady
know,
Liberty, that's why.
I just noticed where the serial number was on it. Yeah, I have number 18 of this one.
Yeah. See, we both got really nice serial numbers on that. That was random. Because I accidentally ordered off the wrong site because I was going to order from Stan. I ordered off. That's why you don't do things when you're inebriated and maybe have.
Well,
Yeah,
I had to
and
order.
multiple-
I had to order them two separate places. I ordered the mod from Stan on like a sale he was doing, but he was already out of the Ardent, so I had to order the Ardent from like 3A or one of them China. It wasn't 3F, I think it was
Yeah.
3A.
I ordered the mod. It was actually from. It might have been Unicorn Direct or whatever, but I
Oh, okay.
ordered the mod and I got the number 6, which made me happy. But then I couldn't get the Ardent because they were sold out. And then when Stan got Ardents back in, I ordered a black one from him, so I
Yeah.
have the Ardent now. But yeah, that cap works on the black one, so it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have a black one too, and that's what the cap goes to.
Yep.
But I didn't care what color I was getting because I knew I was putting that cap on it. So.
Yeah, I got the Keen and the the nickel.
Okay. Yep. And then also,
The heavy hitter.
yep, that's a great one. I never got one, but they look really good, and I've heard good things about it.
Mine even took a drop because my brother had me jumping in and out of the car constantly. I dropped it on the pavement.
Yeah,
One little tiny nick and nothing. That thing's actually
solid.
really durable.
Good.
But the best part about the only thing I dislike about that is I kind of wish the quick release for the battery. I wish they'd done it the other direction because you go to tighten and it
Oh.
actually goes backwards for your quick release for the
Mhm.
battery. I wish they went the same direction so you not. I mean, every once in a while you'll pop that thing
Yeah.
when you're just trying to adjust it. That's
Yeah.
my only gripe. Other than that, the thing it does hit really well. You gotta keep it clean, but if you
Yeah.
keep it clean, that thing
Yeah.
extremely good contact.
The Valkyrie from Vapors Cloud, I got a low number on that one too. I think I got like it was just number 4 or something, which was weird. I'm like, I don't know that happened. It might be just because of that color. Maybe. I know I got a low number. I don't have it up here to verify that, but
Yeah, I got the 1 of 10 distress cloud distress flag. I mean, from AV, and when I got it, I bought it at the shop, brought it home, and everything. I was looking for pictures online to see, who else might have some pictures up of it. The only pictures I could find at the time was from AV themselves, and it was actually of my 1 of 10 mod, which was really kind of cool. And you
Wow.
gotta look, and that's the only pictures out there were the one actually of your mod you're holding in your hand.
Dave Lloyd has to order QP design from outside Canada, even though they're Canadian. And he probably lives within 100 miles of QP design and just can't get it. That's crazy.
This is how this world has gotten so confusing and so weird.
Yeah, Deb, I haven't either. It's just taken a while, but I know with the tracking, my Steam Crave stuff's in New York, so I'll probably get it sometime this week. It's taken like 3 weeks, but because Linda Pine said it only took her 17 days. I'm like, oh, okay, that ain't bad. Yeah, mine's taking a little bit longer.
Don't you love
At
that?
least you can still
Everyone's
get it.
like, yeah, it comes quick as hell, and then you're like, come on, you liars.
AV number 4.
What's going on,
Able.
Paul? Paul's probably dealing with tourists out the ass right now, living down by the beach.
Right near the beach.
A bachelor.
Yep. It'd be nice if TVC
Yeah,
would come out of retirement, but I don't see it happening.
Brian, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Milk and Honey is flavored, and I think Milk and Honey may also be pre-2018, so you could probably
Yeah, I was gonna
Either
say I think it would still classify under
we'll see.
retro. So you actually did hook it up for Rocky to use his mix, his
Yes,
flavor.
exactly. See, let me look and see when Milk and Honey was released.
So it's a while ago. It's not a new flavor.
Let's see. Probably go by first recipe used with it. The other way. 2015.
Wow, that's definitely falls under
It's
the
one of
category.
the original flavors because the first mix on ELR is from Alicia. Honey Mocha. She used Milk and Honey at 3% and Mocha at 1.5.
In 2015.
Yes, in 2015.
So Rocky, you're set. You can use your milk and honey.
Yep. Yeah, she released three recipes with that flavor. The first 3 on ELR.
Ow.
Let's see, the highest rated recipe on ELR using Milk and Honey is Moon Butter by Morning Glory, which was January 2, 2016. And Folk Art's Boss Reserve Clone is next December 9th, 2017. Which actually is the highest rated one. The other one just has more rating. Yeah, he used it at 1.5% in that mix with 1/4% super sweet, with 1/4% biscuit and 1.5% banana cream and 1% AP.
I set my stack on top of my coil making supplies. Oops. It tipped. But it didn't fall on anything but flavoring. So I'm good.
Yeah, I can't believe that flavor's that old. That's got to be one of the original flavors then from
Flavora.
From Flavora, because I think that's right around when they released their first release.
Yeah, there's like lemonade, blueberry muffin.
Yep.
Were like some of the earliest ones that I remember seeing, at least. And then Milk and Honey, I guess.
Oh, no wonder Rocky likes it. He probably didn't he say he started about 2015? Wasn't that what it was?
Oh, probably, yeah. I know I started early 2017.
Started mixing?
Yeah.
No, Rocky's been mixing for a long time, so that actually could be why he fell in love with that flavor.
It could be.
Over dripped the shit out of this.
Yeah, it's funny. He
Well,
overdripped
that's-
that one, but it took you forever to dry out those wicks originally.
All right.
Overdrip, he was on yesterday.
Yep. And then Meter came in. It was fun.
Actually, he came up with a pretty damn good tropical candy mix,
Yeah.
which is way out of his realm of normal.
I'm overdrip.
Yeah. Uncle Chris, aka Canadian Jesus. Yep.
I thought you were talking about Meter for a second. I'm like, Meter's the candy
No.
man.
No, Meter's Candyman. But it was nice to have Meter there to give him feedback too. That's what I love about mixing shows, when you can get people that actually are mixing out of their realm of expertise, but there's someone else there to help them if they do need help.
Yep.
That's actually the
Sticky fingers.
because even though Overdrip has his own line of flavorings and everything, liquids,
Mm-hmm.
official line, he still, has things that he doesn't necessarily dabble in too much. He just started dabbling in fruits and berries and stuff like that. He does mostly custards.
When Adam comes back, we'll wrap this puppy up. We're going almost
Yep.
2 hours. I got a
Yep.
lot to
Adam,
do.
Adam is strawberries and creams. That's definitely Adam's forte. Trying to think, who else would I ask about strawberries? It's as much into strawberry as Adam. I can't think of anybody in my list that I would ask before I'd ask Adam, unless it's something he just hasn't tried yet. There we
That's
go.
not-
Picked everything back up.
Ooh, that's never good. There was a wreck in Indiana yesterday. A car hauler went off the road and flipped the trailer over. Tractor
Ooh.
stayed intact. Obviously bent the
Well, that's
shit
good.
out. We tractor still trashed it because the fifth wheels cranked like that and all busted up. Tommy
See,
B.
that's scary.
Yeah, he looks like he had the car secured properly though, because it doesn't look like any of them came off.
Good.
It was an old one though. He had used cars on it. They were all chained down.
Oh, Tommy.
Yeah, and Freedom
Hey, Tommy.
Issue. What's up, Freedom? Yeah, all the cars stayed on. Look at the rear view. That's Southern Indiana on 65.
And a reminder, it's 30% off for Memorial Day sale and VSO. So the 17% isn't necessary with the code right this weekend. You can get a better
Yes.
deal this weekend.
Yep, this weekend 30%, no coupon code needed. Bull City, it's what Memorial 22 or something. Let me double check the Bull City.
And orange drop, we're not talking blood orange, actual orange drop this week. So that's the newest drop.
Yeah, 1-on-1 has MEM 30 for 30% off. And Bull Cities their code is Memorial 22. Free shipping at $49.99. Offer excludes wholesale. Take 15% off of your cart from today through Tuesday. Yes, through the 31st.
Guess who's getting that ordered right after the show? There's always more flavors to get. Deb, don't feel bad, by the way. Ever ordering extra flavors? Neon, you too.
Yeah, Brett, I'll be hitting up
So many.
I'll be hitting that Blackstone a little bit later.
Yeah, the Tangelo is delicious.
got
That's
some
why I'm curious. I
steaks.
did not get the orange yet. I need to try that. That'll be coming soon. And I'll get to try it out. Yeah, he's got
it.
You actually mixed that with the Tangelo though, with your mix, right?
Yep. Sure did.
Hey, Thomas Hall. Everyone's popping. A bunch of people starting to pop in just as we're wrapping up.
Yep.
So, Adam, what shows does Eddie and the Arsons have coming up? Nothing.
Nothing right now. No, we're we have nothing booked currently because we're gonna probably try to start recording.
Nice.
So we will have at least, I think we have 5 songs right now that aren't recorded. So
Nice.
we're gonna probably work on doing that soon. Practice and keep honing our skills and whatnot and all that good shit. But yeah, nothing in the immediate future. August 6th, my backyard for my birthday on the 8th. But the 8th's on like a Monday this year, so I was like, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
So we're gonna party on the 6th.
Sweet.
Eddie and the Arsons, and then probably ask another one of my friends' bands to open up and shit. So we have 2 bands.
Oh, that'd be badass.
Basically, if you know where I live and we're friends on Facebook, just show up.
There you go.
Bring beer if you want. Bring
Oh.
weed, definitely. Bring your kids if you're not afraid of them smelling weed or seeing stoned people perform.
Yeah.
Band is called Eddie and the Arsons. Hold on, I'll drop you a link to the music video right now. It's right here.
There you go.
Adam gets a penny every time, so please watch it.
Not on the music video.
Oh, not a music
That's
video.
just YouTube.
Just on the
Just
downloads.
YouTube.
On Spotify, if you listen to our songs, we get like a fucking 3 cents per play or something like that. So if you want to listen to more, you can click this link right here, and that's our Spotify page. All of our songs.
And there are some
I'm
kick-ass songs
excited.
on that list.
I'm excited. We're gonna get an extra day of Frank this week. He'll explain that in a minute. So
Yep. Well, and Tim, see, you got tomorrow. You take your day off, right? Or
Yep.
And then Tuesday, you have your show, the Love of Mixing, Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern.
yep, the continuation of Tuesday Takeover. Yep.
And then
And then there's the link of the calendar right there for all the mixing shows.
Yep.
If anybody sees any that aren't on there, let us know. Make sure we get them on there. Pippa is on there now as well.
okay. And you have UK Mixing Show on Wednesday, Thursday. You doing any mixing shows Thursday?
We have Cloudy Bunker on Wednesday night too.
Oh, Clay Bunker
Try
Wednesday
to
night.
make most
Yep.
of those. with
Thursday
Adam's.
nothing, I don't think.
No,
right?
nothing on Thursdays right now. Eventually, I'll have my mental health show coming back, but I'm trying to get my blood sugars under control first.
Yeah. makes
I want to
sense.
make sure I'm
Get your
well focused.
Physical health before you help people with their mental health.
Exactly,
That's
because
a good thing.
that's something I take a little more seriously. I mean, not that I don't take mixing seriously, but that you can kind of do even if it takes you a minute. But if someone has something going on, you really want to be on top of it. So
Yep.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
And then,
What did I just
and
press?
then Saturday, and Adam's usually there for most of the shows. So
Yeah.
if he can make it, if he's not stuck at working, and honestly, it's been a lot of fun.
Tuesday Takeover is on Tim's channel now, Deb.
Yeah, it's
Same time,
it's
just
for Love and
on
Mixing,
just on Tim's channel. An advocate for Libertas. An avocado for librarians.
but- yeah, don't look that up because that won't work.
There you go, librarian. It might take you to some nasty shit. Never know.
There we go. We got the poll pulled. I like this.
Yeah. Retro
Okay.
wins 34-32.
Yeah, but someone will have to let Rocky know that he can mix with his milk and honey.
Yes, since we found it's a 2015 flavor. Maybe I'll have to find like a retro shirt or something for next week.
That's not. Oh yeah, I got probably the most retro I have. I got AC/DC Back in Black shirt. There, I'd be
There you
perfect
go.
for it.
Yeah.
There's Tim's channel. Go subscribe. Hit the bell.
Yeah.
You'll know when we're
Thank you,
live.
Adam.
Yep. And tomorrow night I am on Noted, 10 p.m. Eastern. I mean,
Thank you,
Yep.
Brett.
I gotta try to stay awake for that. I'll actually be doing it from the road, so I gotta print out my notes because I have my notes on my phone, but I'm using my phone as my camera, so I gotta print my note. I gotta print them out on paper, my notes, so I have them.
And
I originally planned on doing it here, but work calls and I have to be out in Indiana. So, you ready to start dropping cars Tuesday morning in Indianapolis? Probably a lot of the other Flavor people are going to use. Yeah, I mean, there's probably gonna have some Flavors, and probably like TFA and Capella, Flavor West to use next week, I'm sure.
Flavor art.
Flavor Art too, yes, absolutely. Maybe some one-on-ones.
Yep. Yeah.
How about those one drops?
Oh yeah, okay.
Remember that shit?
Oh yeah,
Like, hey, you can have our whole line for $14 right now. Also, you have to use half the bottle to make it fucking taste like anything.
yeah, and it still tasted like shit.
Yeah, I still have all of them and they've barely been used. The one that I still continue to use is their menthol because it's actually pretty good.
The one strawberry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you're into menthol.
I've used that before to, for cooling for someone's mix. Not
Yep.
for myself.
That's not a
obviously.
bad idea. Yeah. The one strawberry.
Oh.
That was actually a daily for me for a long time. the one strawberry.
The
What's-
one? I don't
Yeah, I
even know
never
if
had
ever
it.
tried
Wonder
that
what,
one.
what
I
strawberry.
remember
do you,
that.
What strawberry do you think they're using in that?
I have a bottle of 0.0 I haven't cracked. I should
Oh.
crack that open and see
Yeah.
if I can figure that out.
Yeah, if you
It's
can
been a
pick it
while,
apart.
so yeah. This would be a good one too with the retro week. I might, if I can get a little spare time, I'll try and figure that out.
The one
yeah.
strawberry. A strawberry donut filled with froth cream splashed in ice cold creamy milk.
Mm.
I'm going to bet that it is all
Take Me to
Capella.
the Sea says that they will have the remix ready to share in a couple of days.
Sweet
There
deal.
we go. All right. That'll be awesome.
I'm gonna bet you that the real one is probably just Capella's glazed donut and Capella's sweet strawberry and their ice cream
Mm,
and
yeah.
sweetener.
It's very possible.
Probably.
is.
I'm sure
It's
it's probably
probably
not.
all it is.
I know it doesn't quite taste as the last time I had it. It wasn't nearly as good as started DIYing. Once you start DIYing, it's like, okay, that was
Oh,
good.
Take Me to
then.
See has it. You used all TFA and Capella for it.
There we
Fucking
go.
A.
Yep.
All right.
Alrighty, gang. Let's get ready to shut this puppy down. Everyone can enjoy the rest of their holiday weekend. As I always say, be safe, wash your hands, don't talk to strangers. Pray for Tony Laura this week, Tony Laura this week since he lost his wife recently, and give him prayers of healing and support and strength. And we'll see y'all next week, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
We are out.